Hello everyone, let's welcome to the series of Over Java interview questions, and in this video we will learn about comparison between method overloading and method overriding. So in the previous video we have learned about what do you mean by polymorphism and how we can achieve the polymorphism with the help of two methods. So polymorphism means the one form is having the different functionalities. So we can achieve the polymorphism with the help of two methods. The first one is compile time polymorphism and the second one is runtime polymorphism. The compile time polymorphism is called as a method overloading or function overloading, and runtime polymorphism it is also called as a method overriding or function overriding. So in case of a method overloading, the feature that is used in our Java, which is having the one method that is same method name and which is having the different functionalities. So our method name should be same, but the number of parameters should be different. So here we have taken the method addition in that class, that is the same method name, but you can observe the number of parameter and the data type should be different. But in case of method overriding, what we are doing? In case of method overriding, we are taking the same method name that is sound in our base class as well as in our child class. That is our parent class animal and our child class dog, which extends the class animal. So in case of a method overriding, we are using the same method name as well as same parameters. So here this sound method which doesn't return any value because we are writing over here the keyword void. So here we are not returning any value. So if we are not returning any value in that parent class, the same we have to take over here in that our child class. And by using the reference of our base class, that is animal, we are calling the method of our child class. So in case of a method overloading and method overriding, the definition says that we are using the same method name but having different parameters. In case of method overriding, we can observe that we have the same method name and having the same parameters. So method overloading we can use in the same class, but in case of a method overriding, we can write it as in two different classes. The parameter size will be different in method overloading and the parameter size will be same in that method overriding. So you need to remember in case of method overloading, we have the same method name, but we have the different signatures. That means we have the different return type and our data types. As well as the size of the data type should be different. And in case of method overriding, we have the same method name and number of parameters should be same. So same signature, that is our data type as well as our return type. So signature which consider as our return type that we are using like integer, double, void. This is our return type that is called as a signature. So this is the difference between our method overloading and method overriding. That is the basic difference. And we can say that the return type may be same or different in that method overloading. And here the method type will be same for all the methods. So there is no restriction for writing the access specifier in that method overloading. But here there is a restriction. We cannot write a different method access specifier for our program. So inheritance is not required in that method overloading concept. But here we are using the inheritance concept which we are extending the one class to another class. So method overloading overloading is also called as a compile time polymorphism, and method overriding is called as a runtime polymorphism. So method overloading is also called as a static binding, and method overriding is called as a dynamic binding. So sometimes the question can be asked like, what is static binding and the dynamic binding? So the answer is same. Static binding can be achieved with the help of compile time polymorphism, and dynamic binding that can be achieved with the help of runtime polymorphism. So you can give the examples by with the help of our addition method, that is addition integer A, integer B, and we are writing over here addition method name same, that is double A, double B. And here you can give the example for our sound method, which is written in animal class as well as in our dog class. So this is the basic difference between method overloading and our method overriding.